So guys, it's the same day, but the other vlog wasn't really a vlog, you know what I'm saying? I just showed you my morning and kind of explained how Uzi's aliens abducted me, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But, yo, have you seen my new magic video? Like my most recent one after the I hit threes video? That was a 3. That was an ace shot, man. You know what I'm saying? That was, I don't know if it was one of my best tricks. It's hard to tell at this point, you know what I'm saying? It's just too fucking heat. You know, we got coffee. Let's show you coffee. Bro, this shirt is flat. I don't know if it's all here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be getting coffee on our white shirt. We finally got some Century Sam tobacco too, instead of that nasty shit. So we'll take a few rips of that, and I'll kind of like explain how it's a bit different, in a way. Like, it has a different feeling. It's more like, I'll explain when it's good to do it too. Yeah, it's the afternoon, or what time is it? 5:04. Yeah, it's definitely time for another coffee. Perfect. Nothing on our white shirt. If you don't know this, a cigarette after a coffee goes good. Now, when should you be smoking Century Sam or Century Sam tobacco, or whatever good tobacco you can find? First, when should you be smoking cigarettes? Now, the Century Sam tobacco is something I do like when you're first starting to smoke tobacco, or like maybe when you're first starting to smoke tobacco, smoke some cigarettes, do like a bag of 200 or something, and then move to Century Sam tobacco type shit, and just do that for like as long as you can. And then like call Herbal, be like, yo, is it time to flip a new pack? And when it is, go to cigarettes again. That's what I did, you know what I'm saying? Now what's the difference? Century Sam tobacco is gonna put you more in like a, not like slower, but like calmer mental state. Not even. It's not even like that. It really depends when you do it. Because I can smoke cigarettes and be in a calm mental state. But at the same time, when you first start doing them a lot, you'll feel like you're kind of tripping. But that goes away, you know what I mean? That shit goes away. So like I would smoke like the Century Sam cigar tobacco. There's probably others out there. That's just what I do. So that's what I'm going to say, you know what I mean? But I do that all day. Like, okay, after you drink a coffee, or maybe eat and like drink a coffee, if your stomach's feeling a little bit upset, take some rips of that and you'll feel better type shit. Or like if you're drinking some hard liquor, like some Fireball, it's gonna want to be Fireball, you know what I mean? If you take like a rip of tobacco after like a shot, or like take a shot, take a rip of tobacco, let it settle, then wait to take your next shot. Don't take them all at once. Like, that's gonna be like probably the most comfortable way to do it. Now, if you're drinking hard liquor, I wouldn't drink as much coffee while you're drinking the hard liquor. That'll make it worse on your stomach. But you still can. Like, you can still drink a coffee and like take a shot and then rip a bowl of tobacco, and that'll feel pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe take another shot after, rip another bowl of tobacco, maybe 2 coffees max. Like, one if it's comfortable, but then like after the alcohol wears off, like then drink some coffees. Like, you know what I mean? It's all up to you. However you find best, like it best mixes and shit. But just stuff that I used to do, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Century Sam tobacco is gonna put you like more in like, I don't know. It's gonna fill you up like quick. You know what I mean? But then the cigarettes are gonna fill you up quick too. It's like, bro, get into tobacco with cigarettes, then smoke like 1 bag of 200, fill the tank with Century Sam cigar tobacco. Is that my dad? And then like just fill the rest of the tank with more like cigarettes and shit. Like the reserve cigarettes, not like Avondale ones, you know what I mean? If you can only get Avondale ones, then just like stick to the Century Sam cigar tobacco until you can. But yeah, we got some more of this tobacco. This is what the cigars look like, right? They're like this. We got some here. And we're gonna pack a bowl. We're gonna rip it. And I'll just try and give you like any information I know about these. Now, obviously I have a lot more I could say, but I don't want to say too much, because at the end of the day, it's what you find works best for you. So I'm just kind of giving you like the basis of what I did, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the best way to do it, because at the end of the day, everyone's gonna find different things that work for them. But at the same time, I'm kind of giving you like all I can like think of in the moment, you know what I mean? So I'm not scamming you. Let's take a rip. Now, one thing about Century Sam cigar tobacco is it's gonna feel like a soft fabric when you first start doing it, you know what I mean? But, like something like that. But like when you're at the point where you're ready to cross the border, it's gonna be a little bit different. Maybe it's just because I haven't been eating enough. Oh, you should probably be eating a good amount of like vegan food. You'll feel a lot better. Right? If you're eating good while you're smoking, you're gonna feel a lot better. Now, sometimes you'll eat like a good amount of fruit and take a rip of this and want to puke it up. That's completely normal. Just eat more, drink some water, and keep smoking type shit. Like, it's not bad. I'm just letting you know like what used to happen to me, but like I'd still feel good and everything. Like, you know what I mean? What else did I want to say? Yeah, let's take another rip. Basically, this is gonna be like a nice blanket you're putting on yourself, especially if you're eating good. Like, that's really important too, because if you're eating like greasy, like fried food, like really oily shit, you're gonna feel that. Like, you're gonna feel that in your body a bit. A lot more towards like, especially if you're eating like a lot of it. Like when you start to fill up and then you start to eat that, which is what I'm doing, like I can feel it a bit. So I should really start doing that myself. This is advice for me too. Yeah, let's take another rip. Now you can honestly rip this all day. Like if you do too many back to back, you may feel like you want to puke. So just stop and just like drink some water. You know what I mean? Like you may feel that feeling that's not harsh in your throat, but like kind of like something's like there. Like not clumpy, that's not even the right word. Like you'll know what I mean if you tried it. And just honestly drink some water, take a break, and keep going. Like you'll get used to it and it'll be a lot better. Like when I just kept doing it, I got to the point where I could just do back-to-back bowls and just like keep going. Like, you know what I mean? You just fill up quick. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna review another product that's like very good that you can easily get, that'll make you like very comfortable, help your stomach, and it's like kind of a replacement for a perk. You can't get a perk, like not even a perk. You know that everything's a perk, everything's a painkiller that I recommend. Coffee, like tobacco, cigarettes, like everything, Molly, Coke. But this is like a really good, like comfortable thing to do that you can fill up on as much as you want. It's like a very good like cheat, you know what I mean? But I want to make that like a whole video so I can like get it to as many people as possible so they all know about it, you know what I mean? So it's not just like hidden in this video. So I might do that today or tomorrow. But yeah, last thing I want to say before I end the video, don't worry too much about copying me exactly. Like, even though like I do know like I did do this in a good way because Herbo helped me, you know what I'm saying? But like, do whatever you find works best for you. Like, experiment. Like, you can do whatever you want. Like, you know that, right? Like, you can do whatever you want. Like, any substance, however you want. So at the end of the day, you may be better at this shit than me, like mixing the pot. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you my advice and like what I did. So like, I don't even follow my own advice a lot. So like, at the end of the day, try shit out that you want to try out, or just take my advice, whatever you want to do type shit. But that's the video. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you learned a little bit how to use tobacco and hard liquor effectively. You know what I mean? But I mostly drink White Claws. Anyway, peace.